Hey everybody, Doug Braun here from Prime Real Estate. As I was starting to put together like a training video and educational series for a lot of our new agents, I realized that a lot of this information is like super helpful to a lot of the people in the general public. Either you're starting out or it's been a long time since you've bought and sold a home, and you're looking to, kind of get a refresher course without the pressure of, meeting an agent and going through that whole rigmarole. So hopefully you enjoy the different topics that we're going to cover. We're going to cover from how to start your search, to what a home inspection is, to appraisals, to how financing and so forth. So I wanted to put together something that's going to be all inclusive of all the different things that you're going to need if you're interested in buying a home. So our first episode is going to be how to start your search. Well, most people start their searches on the internet, right? Most people go on Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, and they're looking up houses. They're like, "Ooh, this is nice," or "I like this." So I want to give you some of the terminology that's out there so that you know better what you're looking at. So obviously, you guys know active or for sale. Some of the other ones that always come up are contingent or pending. If you see contingent or pending, that means there's already an accepted offer on the property. Maybe it's contingent on inspections or appraisal or so forth. Pending usually means further along in the process. But if you see contingent or pending, that means it's already under contract. So they're probably not accepting any offers at the time. If they are, they're backup offers at the best. Another one that you guys are going to see is a short sale. It's kind of a misnomer because they're actually the longest types of sales. Long story short is that a short sale is when the people selling the home owe more than what the home is worth. So they've contacted the bank, and the bank is going to allow them to sell it for less than what they owe. Now, the reason why this is going to take so long to settle is it has to not only go through the sellers, it has to go through the bank channels for them to approve it for the actual sale to go through. So they can take about 3-4 months to go through. So short sales, not so short. So that's something, if you have time, hey, maybe that's something that you're willing to look at because you can normally get a good deal. Another one that you're going to see is a foreclosure. Foreclosures mean that the bank has seized the property, the bank now owns the property, and these are usually as-is sales. You have to go through all the township requirements to also, occupy the house. They're usually going to fix nothing. So you need to be pretty handy or have people that are handy to kind of really get into the foreclosure game. Not always, but these tend to be distressed properties. Some things to consider. Always when you're considering, you got to figure out what are your wants and what are your needs. Like, do you have a family of 3? You need a couple bedrooms, or is it just you? Or are you looking to downsize into like a single floor condo? You need to kind of understand what you're looking for and then kind of start your search from there. Location's another big one. Are you going to be near your job, or are you going to be near family members, or is there certain commitments that you have to have, and travel time is important. Another thing to look at is school districts. If you have young kids, school districts are going to be much more important to somebody who's an older person who doesn't really have children in the school district system. So for them, the school district might be a way to make sure that the house holds value. It's a high quality school district. But for the most part, school districts, they depends on your situation whether or not it's that important, or if it's something like, yeah, it's nice to have. But the next thing is property taxes. If you go from district to district to district, certain districts have much higher taxes. Like if you go to Cheltenham School District, their taxes typically are like double, if not triple, like the neighboring Abington. You'll find a couple districts like this in Bucks County as well. The reason why this is important is you're like, wow, look at that sale price. Well, yeah, because they have to account for the taxes that are $8,000 instead of $4,000. Another great question for buyers early on is, when are we going to involve a realtor? And the answer to that is, it's actually pretty smart to get involved with a realtor early on for a couple of reasons. One, we can put together a search in the MLS system for you, an ongoing search that will cut out a lot of the stuff that you're not interested in. We can cut out the contingents and the pending properties. We can narrow it and focus on the areas that you're looking for. And the best of all, we can, in the search, provide you with coming soon listings. These are listings that one agent has put into the system notifying other agents that this property will be coming up soon. And if you've been paying attention to the market at all in the last couple of years, this is huge. Another thing that realtors can do is we can help show you homes before you're even ready. So, and that's actually a really great idea, because you can go out, you can get your toe dipped in the market, you can see and learn how to look at a home, right? So most people that go into a home, well, I like the kitchen, I like the floors, I like the bathroom, right? Most quality agents, prime agents included, we will go and we actually try and find problems with the home, right? So while you're looking at the kitchen, I'm looking at the heater and I'm looking at the roof and I'm looking at the siding, because I want to be proactive, and I know our prime agents love being proactive, and we want to find those problems. So you're not stuck during inspections going, wow, I just dropped $600 when this is a glaring problem that we should have picked up, right away. So also a benefit to looking at homes before you're completely ready is you are able to cut out a lot of the stress. You are, learning what your value or what your money gets you in the market. And it's also allowing you so that when you are ready, right? And let's say the first house that you find is the house that you fall in love with and you have to have, well, if you haven't seen any other houses, you're going to have some serious, concerns and stress and buyer's remorse, right? So by going out and seeing properties early on, you're allowing yourself to do that due diligence so that when you are ready, you can jump on the house that you are ready to buy. Thanks for watching our first video. I hope that you found the information not only helpful but informative. If you have any deeper questions about any of the content that we discussed today, please feel free to just shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a call. I love answering your questions. It's part of the reason why I'm in the business. So hopefully at some point we can help you buy either your first home or your 100th home. It doesn't matter. We're always going to serve you the best that we can.